Oh, my bad, y'all. I was sitting there on the phone with John Cyclone, and I looked up and go, oh, crap, dude, I got to go live. We was having a little conversation on the phone about some different things, and I looked up and seen the time. I said, man, I'm a minute late, dude. I got to go. I got to go. Well, we're not going to be out here long today, man. This river, I don't know where all this water come from. It hasn't rained anywhere near here that I know of lately. But, man, this river's come up again, and I've got just tons of trash floating down the river. If you watch, here comes a nice little stick right there. That's a small one. You should see some of them come by. And we're only fishing with 2 rods today because the only thing worse than a log getting caught up in 2 rods and tangling them all up is a log getting caught in 6 rods and tangling them all up. So we're going to drop down to 2 today and try to keep it a little less catastrophe possibilities. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I said that right. Oh, good Lord. I don't know if there'll be anybody coming down. Most of the people are heading to the house because it's just so freaking hot. I mean, I am sitting in the shade and the wind's blowing on me, but it feels like somebody's taking a hair dryer and just blowing it in my face. It's turned on high. I mean, it's freaking hot. So we're going to fish for a little while. We actually brought the rods in. We had them thrown way out there, and they were just getting caught up in so much trash that we're only throwed off the bank now about 20 or 30 yards maybe, uh, pitching in close to shore, which right now this time of year, that's probably a good bet anyway. Like I said, as I'll stand there, I had one good takedown, a good solid fish hooked up on it. And I've got a lot of concrete revetment and rebar out there underwater in front of me. And I lost that fish in that crap. So that was kind of disheartening. It almost made me want to just pack up and go home at that point. But we're not going to do that because this is Sunday and we are doing our River Cats Tackle Sunday, the RCT Sunday show. Starting off with Stand Day, then we come up with my show, Danny Stone Outdoors. And then later this afternoon at 6 Central, 7 Eastern, we've got Lance McCouguy's River Cats Tackle Show, the River Cats Tackle Talk. And it's going to be a good show tonight, you guys. I am not letting the cat out of the bag, but you definitely need to watch that tonight because we got something special happening. So don't miss that. Let me hop in here and see if I can see who all's in here. Okay, right off the bat, we got Mr. Mike Sampson. He popped in. Mike always hits me up uh, pretty early on. Sometimes he, like when I post the link or put the show up, the link for it or the thumbnail, whatever the crap you want to call it. If I do it at 11 o'clock at night, Mike Sampson is on there at 12 midnight saying first. He's quick, but he watches for me and he gets in there as quick as he can. And Mike is a great guy. I love him to death. I've met him a few times in person, and he's just absolutely wonderful. So Mike said, so there's 2 Stan's Fishing. Just spent a little time with Stan. We do every Sunday. If you guys, there's nobody on my show that doesn't know who Stan is. But if you don't know who Stan is, check out 2 Stan's Fishing because that's my buddy, and I fish with him every Sunday morning, unless I'm like on my deathbed or something. But 2 Stan's Fishing. Welcome in, Stan. Good to see you. Dave Bozarth in the house. Welcome in. Rob Fox. Good day to you, my brother. Rob saying hi to Stan. River Cats Tackle John. I just got off the phone with him. He's the reason I'm a minute late because me and John get to talking and we don't care about no clock. We just forget about it. Said, forget it, forget it. And there's Mary Mercifer. Just wished her a happy birthday here recently. Mary, happy birthday again. Love you, sis. All the way up there from, I think she's around Ontario, Canada, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Mary, always watching my show. Huge supporter. And man, I just can't thank her enough. And I appreciate her so much. And happy birthday, Mary. Mike Young in the house. Welcome in, Mike. Good to see you. Berlina, what's up, my sister? Man, I tell you what, that crazy girl, man, I mean, she is truly like a sister to me. She is like the female version of Danny Stone. The girl ain't got a lick of sense, but man, she knows how to have fun. And you just can't meet her and not love her to death. She's an awesome person. And the girl can fish. Trust me, she can fish. She knows what she's doing. She's a fighter. Wrong line. I'm in here now. Let's see. Burrito. Catfishing lady, Miss Lisa Swain. Yeah, Lisa's a huge supporter of the River Cats Tackle Group. Her and Randy, they are a big part of our family, huge part of our family, just like Berlina and Chris are. And we appreciate them very much too. Absolutely wonderful people. And Lisa's my PB buddy. Because back when is last year, I don't remember the date, but Lisa could tell you in 2 seconds. At almost the exact same moment in different parts of the world, we both caught our PBs. I got an 88 pounder, and I think hers was like a 72. And we were fishing in different parts of the world at the exact same moment, and both of us caught our PB. So she is forever known as my PB buddy until I get a bigger PB. But at that moment, she'll always be my PB buddy. That ain't never going to change. I may not catch a bigger fish just because I want Lisa to be my PB buddy forever. I love you, Lisa, but if I can get a bigger fish, I'm going to get it. We'll see. Small water charters, that's John. Spell it Jon, or he'll tell you to get the H out of here because there ain't no H in John. What's up, buddy? All the way down there in Florida. I know. It's got to be warm down there because I am melting like butter up here. And tell you what, even the cool breezes are hot. So you can't even catch a break with the wind blowing on you. It's just unbearable. It sucks. But I do have plenty of liquids to drink with me. I've got a gallon and a half Yeti water jug, and I've got a cooler with some different drinks in there and stuff and everything. But we're still, even though that we've got plenty to drink, we're not going to push our luck today. Usually, generally this time of year, when it gets this hot, you'll start seeing me transition over to night fishing. So be looking for that coming up real soon. Probably switch over to fishing nights because the daytime is just too dang hot, man. I'll fight, but man, that was a monster freaking alligator gar. Just come up right by them rods. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but he come up there and stuck his tail out of the water and his whole back come out. That was a huge alligator gar, and he's only about 8 feet off the bank. I should be trying to catch him. That'd be fun. Where was I at? I don't know. Lost my train of thought. Anyways, oh, I know. I would rather fight a million mosquitoes at night than to sit out here and just be absolutely miserable in this heat. I ain't lying. Because generally speaking, in the summertime, come out here on the river and you're fishing, the mosquitoes are bad up until about 11 o'clock at night. And then for some reason, they all just disappear because the temperature cools off a little bit and they all go to bed and wait to bother you the next day. So, yeah, we'll switch over to night fishing pretty soon. That's the first barge I've had to go by today. He's going to stir up a lot of trash and send it over my way. I guarantee it. Okay. Oh, I jumped. Let's see. Back up. Where was I? Okay, I was at Small Water Charters, and there's Mary saying hi. Oh, our birthday was yesterday. I know I said happy birthday, but I couldn't remember. I haven't slept very well in the last 2 days. And I couldn't remember if it's yesterday or today. I don't know. Jason Crafton, what is up, my brother? Jason got on a good blue cat in one of our secret fishing spots here a while back and posted a picture. I know there's a spot that Jason and I fish quite often, and he's been putting in the time on the water, fishing it really hard, and it paid off for him with a huge blue cat that he caught here just a couple weeks ago. And really proud of Jason for putting the time in and putting the work in and getting on that big fish. And he did release that fish. And hats off to you, brother. That's a good job. You did great. Proud of you. Let's see. Danny, you know, I love you like my blood. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. I just cannot get enough of Berlina. She's just too much, man. Curtis Cunningham, welcome in. Let's see, Burrito Catfish Lady said about 4:30ish Eastern time. Yes, it was. That was when we caught our PBs. That's right. So it's 3:30 my time, 4:30 her time. But it was actually at the same time. Fun fishing adventures. I had the honor of meeting them here recently. We're up at the Kaskaskia River fishing with Jerry Parker. And Fun Fishing Adventure Show. See, I told you, look at that. That barge came by, and look at all that crap that he washed off the shore, and now it's just floating around out there. And I can almost guarantee you, is it going to make it past my rods? I don't know. If it tangles them rods up, I'm going to be done because I just don't have the energy. I do not have the energy to be fighting all these sticks today and all these logs and trash floating up here and just wearing me out. It's just too much. Uh, the Gundai Outdoors, also known as Dog and I, with $1.99 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. You're awesome. 922 Crappie Barbecue listening, can barely see phone, catch a hog. I'm trying, brother. We're still pretty heavy in the spawn. I don't know if that's some sticks catching that rod or if I got a bite. I'm pretty sure it's one of them sticks. It popped off there. Oh, God. Y'all, it's hot. I mean, when I take a breath, it's just, it's just horrible. You breathe that hot air into your lungs and you just feel like you're not getting anything from it, you know? It's like you're suffocating. It's absolutely just, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yep, this time of year, here's the thing. My second biggest fish I ever caught was a 70 pounder. And it was right around this time of year when I got it. So here's the thing. Even with spawn going on, don't think you can't hook a big one. There's a chance. There's always a chance. I didn't believe it. I just thought there was no way he's going to hook a monster fish during the peak of the spawn. But I got one last year or year before last. I can't remember. I was doing a show with, I had Tim Scott, Mr. Epic Catfishing. He was up on panel with me, Jerry Parker, and a few other people. And I caught a 70 pounder dead smack in the middle of spawn. Yeah, it was a great day for me. It absolutely was, especially having Tim Scott and them there and my buddy Jerry Parker right there beside me when I caught that fish on the panel. He wasn't like physically beside me. He was on screen. But anyways, the fish knocked my camera in the water and they all laughed about it. Yeah, it was underwater while they were laughing, so I didn't know it until I got the camera out of the water. Fortunately, the phone didn't die. It just kept on going. Let's see, Dog and I Outdoors, his first night out on boat for summer and lost a beast. It was the one and only bite. Oh my God. Dude, don't you freaking hate that? Man, you get a takedown and you think, okay, this is the fish I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? You hook that thing and you're fighting it and you go, man, this is what I'm here for right here. And then it breaks off and then you won't leave. I mean, you're going to stay fishing because you just lost a monster, and that's got you pumped up. You're excited. You want to keep going, and you'll sit there for hours on end and not even get a bite. That is like, oh man, that is like torture. That is like the absolute. If you were going to punish somebody, a fisherman, that's how you do it right there. You let them get a big monster fish on the line, break it off, and they fish for hours and hours, try because they're pumped up and try to get another one and then not even get a bite. That is how you punish a fisherman right there. Okay, so I don't know what you did to somebody, but you paid it back. It just happens that way. It has happened to me a bunch of times. Oh, and the camera jumped on me again. Rob Fox, good day, brother, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Try again thank you again for the birthday wishes. Absolutely, Mary, no problem. Donald Long, howdy, Danny. Let's go big and let's go. I'm hoping. We're gonna give it all we got for a very short period of time. Like I said, we are fishing close to shore because with all that trash out there, if I throw away out there, it just makes it even worse, man. I mean, it just keeps dragging your line into the rocks, tangling up, losing rigs. It's very frustrating. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go shut up, quit whining. You're fishing. Be happy. You know, if if stuff didn't go wrong when you're going fishing, then when stuff goes right, you're not gonna know the difference. That's how you appreciate when everything goes right and you do accomplish. Here comes a couple of sticks that's gonna try to just mess my day up. How y'all doing today? Just floating down the river, are you? Okay, we'll just pass on through, and you don't touch me, I won't touch you. Fair enough. Okay, he missed my lines, and he missed my good logs. Good logs. Oh, the third one, he's gonna be a turd. He's heading right for him. Man, there's so much trash in the water today. This just makes it just worse. Uh, so difficult to fish, so difficult. But again, stop whining. You're fishing. That's how you appreciate the good days. Is you got to put up with days like this. And when everything's perfect and everything's right, you're getting plenty of bites and you're catching good quality fish. That's why you fish on days like this. So you got to pay your dues. Got to pay your dues, and then you get those good days, and it makes up for all of this crap. So just keep fishing. And who's to say one of them rods could go down today, and we'd have something on there to just make the whole day turn around. But if you're fishing, that's all you can hope for. That's why we do what we do. Double hook angling. Mr. Dave Lemon in the house. What is up, Dave? Been watching Dave a little bit here lately. I watched one the other day who was reeling in a catfish. He had a nice little channel cat. Oh, Dave, he's been a busy, busy boy. Let's see. Jason Crackton lost a big one last year. I'm still upset about it. You never forget it, Jason. Dude, I broke off the fish that haunts me. I was fishing on Pontoon Jody's Flathead Challenge one night, and I had the drag. I didn't realize it, but it was a Catfish Pro reel, and I had the drag tightened all the way down on it. And I had a rod go down, and I had a half inch, or not half inch, was it half inch? I think it was a half inch rebar pipe, with a PVC pipes too. And it started bending that pipe and almost pulled the rod out of that pipe. And I grabbed it and the line pulled tight. He pulled straight down toward him and he popped the line. That was 50-pound braid. And that fish, without a doubt, was bigger than anything I'd ever hooked before. And I still get sick to my stomach when I think about it. And it was on Jody's show. And it was so weird because that same night that happened, Jody was on her boat and she hooked a monster. I mean, a monster fish. And Jody was fighting that fish. And she got it coming up toward the boat and bam, it popped the line. So both of us, and she was saying, that was the biggest fish I've ever hooked into in my life. So it happened to both of us that night on Jody's show. And she actually had to take a moment and go to the back of her pontoon and sit down and get it together because it upset her so much. And you know what? 100%. I was feeling the same pain. So at that moment, we were brothers and sisters in pain. I mean, we were feeling it. It was the agony of defeat. It was not fun. It was absolutely horrible. But that night that Jody broke off that monster of a lifetime, and I lost a fish that I know without a doubt was the biggest fish I've ever hooked into. And that happened to both of us on the same night. And it was just disgusting, man. But you know, it is what it is. You've always going to have that one fish that you broke off that you know. I mean, everybody says, oh my God, it was huge and stuff. And like, you don't know because you didn't see it. But here's the thing. When you hook a fish like that, you freaking know. You know. Because this thing, I mean, the one that I got, I could not move him. I could not budge him. And he was pulling down and he pulled the rod down and I couldn't hold on to it. And I was trying to loosen the drag and I couldn't get to it. And that line pulled down and he went straight. The rod was pointing straight at him. And it popped like a 22 rifle going off. And I'm like, oh my God. Anyways, enough about that. Down along, I can see the trash going by. There's a lot of it, brother. There is a freaking lot of it. I've been fortunate that no big, huge trees have come by. But I'm waiting because it's going to happen. Sadie Inward, wait a minute. No, I'm not falling for it. Danny, you're dedicated. Our heat index here, 115 already. It's brutal. I had to read that name very carefully and I figured it out. Oh, boy, you almost got me. You almost got me. You kind of did. But I caught it just as I read it. So cut that crap out. That's got to be freaking Dunnigan. Dadgummit. It gets me every time. I think the heat index today here is going to be at 108. I believe it. Captain Morgan in the house. What's up, Captain? Good to see you, brother. I'm going to go to the truck and get me something to drink here shortly. In this heat, breathing this hot air, my throat's drying out really quick. Uh, Double hook angle saying hi to everybody. Uh, yeah, it's hard to take a breath, guys. This heat is just killing me. Whew, I'm exhausted. Want to be outdoors. Oh, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Matty. My brother from all Kansas. P&B fishing now, catfishing. Paul Boyd in the house. What's up, Paul? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. We got 47 people in the house on YouTube, 6 watching us on Facebook. That's awesome. That's awesome. Burrito saying hi to Maddie and Paul and Double Hook and people. Let's see. Fishing and cooking with Mike Chavez. Welcome in. Howdy, hi there, friends and neighbors. Good to have you in here, buddy. Why did my screen just get really freaking dark? Got power. Yes. Okay, power's not an issue. Okay. I'm going to be outdoors, Maddie. Fishing Mike Chavez. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I'm going to have to. I'm trying to get caught up, chat. Then I'm going to get you something to drink. I don't know how far behind I am, but I am just absolutely dying of thirst right now. NJ, Fishing Maniac, my brother from New Jersey. Man, that guy, like I said, I say it every time I see him, puts on a hell of a show. If you haven't watched NJ Fishing Maniac, I'll tell you what, I don't know. You got to watch it. The guy is just pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. He's an entertainer from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? He does a fantastic job. What pond is this? This is the Mississippi River, brother. You know me. If I could be on the Mississippi, I'm gonna be on the Mississippi. That's where I'm gonna be. That's where I'm gonna be. Mary said, "Hope y'all doing well." Everybody saying, "NJ, hi." Okay, I don't even know how far down I am now. Whew. Was it stick cut on that rod? Yeah. Come off there, you cotton picker. I do not want to climb down these rocks. That's straight down. There you go. That stick popped off that rod. Whew, don't have to go down there. Thank God. Up in the air, Rob. What's up? One of the for people that don't know Aaron, Aaron is an absolutely phenomenal flathead fisherman. Uh, got a lot of information. He knows about flathead fishing. He knows how to catch them. If you ever get to check him out, man, I'm serious. When he gets to talking about fishing, you'll learn something. You'll learn something. Okay. See, I'm trying to get through. Everybody saying hi to everybody. When you fish a lot, it happens to the best of us. Yep, yep. Well, I must be way freaking behind. I am. I'm trying to get caught up, guys. I'm just scrolling past where you guys saying hi to each other. There's a lot of y'all saying hi to each other, so it's going to take me a minute. I'm going quick as I can. Oh, there's a big tree. That one's going to get me. That one's going to get. Is it going to get me? Go by, go by. Don't. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Don't stop. Keep going. Okay, cleared the first rod. Thank God. I think he's going to miss us. The Weekend Angler, Danny. I just got a new clip. Shut up, Josh. Oh my God. Dude. Oh my God. This guy, you kill me. You kill me. I'll tell you what, Dunnigan, you've burned me so many times in the past year that I'm telling you, you owe me a fishing trip, dude. You owe me a fishing trip. With all the footage that I've given you of you catching me with doing that stupid crap, you owe me a fishing trip. I'm just telling you. And I'm going to be collecting on that real soon. Trust me. I went to Wren Lake yesterday for the very first time. Never been there, and tried my best. It's hard to go fish a spot that you've never fished before. But Josh Dunnigan owes me, and he's going to take me to Wren Lake whether he likes it or not. And he's going to make up for all the crap he's put me through. Want to be outdoors with a $5 super chat? A bag of ice for your head. I know it, brother. Oh my God. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how close I am to the bottom, guys, but I'm probably going to. Danny Stone thought I'd drop by and say hello. I'm still alive, but been on a long break. Okay, LJ. Well, man, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been a minute. It's good to have you here today. 45 watching, but thumbs up or less than half that. Show Daddy some love. The braving the heat. Yeah, well, I'm not going to brave it for long. I promise you. We're going to give it a good shot, but I'm absolutely dying out here. Wintergreen Mini fresh right there. I have no idea. Josh, I've been scrolling through your videos looking for the PVC cooler with ice. Law mentioned it the other day. Okay. Danny, you're in Cottonmouth country today. Yes, I am. Matter of fact, dude, I could take you down the shore right now. You're talking about Cottonmouth country, about the dry heat. But, dude, there's a snake skin down there by them rods. That thing's at least 6 feet long. So, I don't think that's going to be a cottonmouth because generally the biggest cottonmouth I ever seen was about 4 feet. But man, it was as big around as my arm. It was huge. But cottonmouth, as far as need to drink water, yeah. Please support your main channel and hit the like, thumbs up. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. Lloydies. Is Lloydies in here? Did I miss Lloydies? Oh, no, 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 I didn't. I'm dying here. Okay, he says ice pack pods, Matt. There you go. Look for that video. Because here's the thing about Josh Dunnigan. He is like, he's the biggest thorn in my side that I've ever had because he just loves harassing me and giving me crap. That being said, he's one of the smartest and most inventive and ingenious people that I've ever met. Uh, he's got videos out there showing you how to. He does reviews on stuff, but he goes through and shows you how to hook up batteries on chargers and different stuff. How to build bait tanks that are like really professionally built. If you haven't checked out the Weekend Angler and his editing, oh my God, his video editing skills are beyond compare. Absolutely amazing. Uh, you guys have got to go to his channel just to learn some stuff. I mean, the guy is an absolute freaking genius. But again, huge pain in my ass. Absolutely. But I love him like a brother because, that's just how he is. He can't help it. He spent a lot of time in the basement growing up. See, all the birds I've done prepared you for fishing in the heat, but I gladly take you fishing. Well, I mean, I drove up to Wren Lake yesterday and I actually, for the first time, laid eyes on it. I kind of liked what I saw. Um, I mean, I'm really hooked on Crab Orchard right now, and that's your fault too. You 100% take the blame on that. But I did drive up to Rend and check it out, and it is an absolutely amazing looking lake. And man, I can't wait to go up there and meet you sometime at the boat ramp, and we go out and you show me what that lake's all about. Don't know the name. I'll look it up one. Thanks, bud. Okay, you guys still talking about that. I don't know if I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. QC Brian, afternoon, everyone. Good luck, Danny. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna take a break for just a second. I know I'm nowhere near caught up on chat, but I've got to get something to drink. Uh, I'm starting to feel like a little bit of dehydration kicking in. I've got to get some water. I'll be right back. The truck's just right here behind me. Boom, right there. It won't take me but a second. So you guys just bear with me, keep an eye on them rods, and keep talking to each other. Okay, hang out for a minute. All right. All right, got this small bottle of water here. Let me get rehydrated real quick. Yeah, it's so hot it's taking my breath away. Oh, that's good and cold too. Oh, that's good water. That's high quality H2O right there. Oh, all right. That ought to hold me for a minute. I needed that. I needed that. Oh, I almost waited a little too long to get that water. It's not smart. All right, where were we? We left off QC Brian in the house. Good to see him. Uh, Burley, Danny, you good? I'm about at my limit, Berlina. Been live for just 31 minutes. We're gonna try to get an hour out of it at least. Cause yeah, I'm old. And here's the thing too that I keep forgetting. Um, I have to take medications every morning as soon as I get out of bed. And I think now one, two, I have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different medications. 2 out of 6 say avoid direct sunlight. And for the longest time, and I told y'all this story last week. Uh, my wife would set those pill bottles up in the windowsill in the kitchen above the sink. And I go over to her and say, hey, you can't put those pills in the window like that. She goes, why not? I said, because it says on the bottle, avoid direct sunlight. You can't let sunlight get on them pills. And she goes, you freaking idiot. That means when you take them for you to stay out of sunlight. Well, who knew, you know? I was thinking, hey, man, you can't put the pills in the sun. It's bad for them, you know? She goes, no, that means you can't go out in the sun. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad you cleared that up before I died. Let's see, no clue why that posted twice. Well, twice is nice, so it's fine. Uh, I mean, the heat index is only 107, Danny. At least it's not 128 and in the desert. Dude, I have been in the desert. I'm going to tell you something. The whole thing about it being a dry heat, that is absolutely 100% true. I spent a bunch of time in the Mojave Desert out in California when I was stationed out there at Fort Ord in the Army. And we'd go down to Mojave and train. And it's a bearable heat. I mean, I could take it more than I can all this moisture in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sweat, it don't dry up. It don't cool you off. You just sweat, and then you're just wet, hot, and miserable. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see. I was talking about the snakes. Oh, okay. Yeah. God, I'm way behind. Yeah, there's a lot of dude. I mean, you see, the river's up so high. I had to chop through these vines right here to find the rocks underneath them to be able to even get down there and put the rods out because normally the river's way down and the rocks are clear, but it's up high, and so I'm having to fish way up here, high on the bank where all these weeds are, and basically, I mean, I'm sitting in this crap. Look at this. I'm right in the middle of all this junk. See that? And yeah, it's chock full of freaking snakes. And I'm sitting right in the middle of them. Let's see here. Charles Bible, what's up? Oh, my River Cats tackle brother, Charles. Oh, gotta take a break for a second. Yeah, it is hard to breathe out here. Oh, see, Berlina, you have a lovely name. I've never heard that name before. Well, she's a lovely person, so she was named very, 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 very well. Her mom and daddy wasn't no fool. They looked at that kid, and that's a Berlina right there. 100%. Benoit Fishing Outdoors, my sisters. I tell you what, I love those two to death. I brag on them every time I see them. I've met them in person a few times. Got to spend a weekend fishing with them. And I know you guys hear the same stories out of me all the time because when somebody pops up, man, I just think about, what kind of time have I spent with them? How well do I know them and stuff like that. And if I've spent time with them in person, especially if we spent time fishing, you're going to get my mouth to running because I'm going to reminisce about it because it's always a great time. And when I met the Benoits, we were at Crab Orchard Lake in Illinois, as a matter of fact, and spent the weekend fishing together. The fishing was not exactly top notch, but we did not care because there was a bunch of us there. Benoit was there, Jerry Parker was there, Josh Dunnigan and his wife Christina come over there. Chris and Telly from Hooks and Hammocks, they were there. And we actually had a fantastic weekend. The fishing could have been a little bit better, but we did get on some fish. We did have a good time, and that's all that matters. And I'll never forget that day or that weekend because It went in the books as a great weekend. It's logged in forever as a great weekend. And part of making it a great weekend was the fact that the Benoits were there. It just made it so amazing. It's absolutely, and they cooked food for me and everything, man. It was just like more than you could ask for. Okay. Josh definitely knew Age MacGyver if you spelled it right. Now go to the gadget. Yeah. Benoit times two. Been away for tube, etc. Just coming back, going on a revamp. Okay. Vision started to clear up. Stuff that wasn't moving was moving. Usually takes a lot of alcohol for that. Dude, I'm telling you, I have sat out here in the sun before until the muscles in my stomach would start cramping up and would not stop. You ever got like a Charlie horse in your leg? Well, I got it across my stomach muscles, and it was, and I rushed straight to home. And my wife took me to the hospital and said, "Oh my God, you are severely, severely dehydrated." I said, "I've been drinking water and stuff." They said, "You're dehydrated," and they put me on IV and stuff, and I had to stay in the hospital for several hours until I felt better. But yeah, if you ever start getting stomach cramps or like the muscle cramps in there, call somebody. Get out of there. You're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're 100%. You're in trouble. Okay, you're in a bad situation. You need to get out of it quick. But yeah, I've had that happen to me out here on this riverbank before. And it was a 25-minute drive home, and I didn't think I was going to make it. I pushed it way too hard. But we're not going to do that today, guys. I promise. Um, I am being careful. Yeah, you know, I'm staying thirsty as crap. I mean, I'm just, but I'm chugging a lot of water, and hard to breathe because it's so dadgum hot and dry, or hot and humid. It's not dry. Catfish Cowboy, how you doing, brother? Says howdy and howdy, chat. Last night Crab gave me one channel, one one far, and a flathead. Oh, gar. I had to figure that. One channel, one gar, one flathead that played with my bait for 2 hours and never committed. Well, that sucks. But man, I'm tell you what, it's just that time of year. It's just that time of year, because I can't wait to go back to Crab Orchard when all this crap is over with and all it's done. Because it's become one of my, as far as channel cat fishing, Crab Orchard is number one on my list. And like I said, Josh Dunnigan introduced me to that place, and I can't thank him enough for that. I mean, I love going to Lake Baldwin and catching blues and channels, but to me, Crab Orchard's got it beat. As far as the quality of fish, 100%, way better. See, Verla says, way too hot, Bobby. Ohio can't hang today. I know. I'm not going to last much longer. I'm not going to last much longer. Uh, I got to get another drink of water, you guys. Hang on. Oh, well, that bottle's almost gone. Oh, all right. Let's see. Where are we? We're trying to get caught up here. Trying to get caught up here. Uh, let's see. Double Hook says, if you feel dehydrated, it's too late. Daddy, you should have been drinking water all along. Well, I was, but then we started, getting, man, that log's going to catch that rod there. Is it going to pop off there? I think it did. I think he missed it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's going. Okay. Who wants to bet Danny will get lost on his way to his truck? You know what? It's possible. If I get dizzy and stuff, I'm like, which way is it? That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Let's see. I vote Danny go the hell home. Not yet. Trust me, I'm going here in a little bit. Dalton Lee, you ever fished the River Bend? Absolutely, I have. I fish there quite often. Are you talking about up there by the observation deck? If you're talking about by the observation deck, that particular spot that you're talking about in the River Bend is where I caught. That's where I caught my 88-pound personal best, blue cat, is right there by that cotton picking observation deck. That's where I got my 88 pounder at. And I'd only throw the rods out maybe 40 feet off the bank. I was fishing in real close to shore, and that fish hit, and he ran about 60 yards of line out toward the middle of the river. And the fight was on. It took me 32 minutes to get that fish in. He started out 40 feet from the bank, and he ran way out to the middle and upstream, and then back downstream, and then back upstream, and then finally I worked my way over there and get him to the bank. But yeah, Rivers Bend, I fished there many, many, many times. Grew up fishing there. That's one of the first places my dad ever took me when I was a kid. Too hot to fish, too hot for golf, but so cool at home. Ain't it though? Too hot to fish, too hot for golf, too cold at home. Yes, sir. I'm just getting back to grips with this and forgotten many names, and my apologies. No problem, brother. You'll catch up with everybody pretty quick. Uh, been nearly a year. Has it been that long? It's 14 degrees Celsius, and we're going to get a crap load of rain today. Well, I've got enough water, so y'all keep that stuff where it's at. Jose, 803 Pan Fisherman, my newest buddy, and I tell you what, Jose, man, I am so impressed with him. Watched him. If we talk about taking kids out fishing and how important that is, and Jose had a young girl out there was I don't know if it was his daughter or his granddaughter. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, a beautiful little girl, curly headed, man. I tell you what, but she called it channel cat. And Jose took her out there fishing. And I wrote him a big long message under the picture and stuff, telling him how proud I was of him and how he's doing it right. You're doing it right. Jose, man, you're an amazing person. And I'm proud to call you my brother. Absolutely 100%. Oh, yeah, the desert is a lot easier than moisture. Oh, my God, I'm so freaking far behind. Oh, my God. Uh, y'all, I got to try to get caught up. Let's see. Lance McCouga, RCT, brother, y'all. Love you. Bye. I'm scrolling fast. PB, Lance, stay hydrated. Yeah, I am. I'm drinking plenty of water, guys. But like I said, I'm not going to stay there very long anyway. That water looks beautiful except for the trash in the water. No, that water's ugly as hell. It's like chocolate milk. It's the Mississippi River. You very rarely will you see clear water in Mississippi, maybe along the edges. But most of the time, yeah, it's like watered down chocolate milk. It pretty much looks like that year round. Okay, this Paul Boyd. See, I'm trying to get caught up here. I occur a bit, but good luck getting him to do that. Yeah. I'll go home in a little while, you guys. Let's hit the like button, folks. Share the live. You want to hit the subscribe button, yeah. Everybody saying hi. Well, jump back in when I get home from work. Okay, Berlina. If we join forces just all at once, stop watching. He will have to go home. I don't like him out there right now. No, I would just turn on the camera and record. I need some footage for some production videos anyway. Brian B, what's up? He said, what's up, snort fish and fart snippers? Am I slurring my words? I may be getting a little dehydrated here. Either that or that's not water in that jug. I don't know. One or other. Hillbilly Moonshiners, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, we got 45 people in here from YouTube and 9 watching on Facebook. Oh, good Lord. Oh my God. I hate being this far behind in chat. It's just like I'm finding out stuff. You guys talk all kinds of crap about me, and I don't even know it till 5 minutes later. Brian saying hi to everybody. You know, Jose. Everybody saying hi to the Moonshiners. Come on, Danny. You can do it. Get caught up. Get caught up. Come on. Get up in here. Where's it at? Everybody's still saying hi. That makes it easy. I just scroll by real quick when everybody's saying hi. Fished the locking down last week and got a big hat, but that was it. A big hat, but that was it. You caught a hat? I'm assuming you mean a big cat. But if you caught a big hat, hey, just put that sombrero on and keep on fishing. Okay, so fun fishing pictures with the locking down, caught a sombrero. Well, okay, proud of you, brother. Good job. We need to get together at Crab in October. 100% done deal. We're going to do it. Wait a minute. Is that log caught on that, Ron? Yep, it popped off there. We're good. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to fishing Crab Orchard again. Yeah, there's a stick on that. It's a small stick. Man, that stick is pulling. How sweet would that be if that would have been a fish, though? That stick popped off. We're good to go. Sometimes you just got to wait and let it finagle its way off there. It just like drags your baits along the bottom. Hook a stick and you're dragging baits. You know what I mean? It just drags it along the bottom. Maybe it'll run into a fish. Hey, that's worked for me before. Trust me. Oh, trying to get down here, everybody. Oh, it's not that hot here in Ohio. It's only 91. Oh, there's comes a nice big fat tree. Is that one going to catch our lines? Yes, it is. Okay, guys, this one here is going to wipe me out. It's going to get me. It's going to get me. That's a big stick. Watch that first rod. It's going down. It's going down. I don't think that's going to come off there. Oh, did it? No. Boy, it'd be cool if that was a fish, wouldn't it? But it's not. It's a big freaking tree. All right, I got to go deal with that because that's going to be, he's going to mess me up. I'll be right back. Dadgummit. Don't wait on this stuff to float by. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, nothing to see here. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, damn it. Yeah. I went to throw that first rod out and I hit that tree limb above my head and knocked the weight off of it. I'm just glad it went flying out there and hit the river and didn't come straight back down and hit me in the head. But I just tied another weight on real quick and threw it out there. So we're back to 2 rods in the water. Okay. Uh, it's not that hot here in Ohio. It's only 91. Okay, that's where I left off. Well, it's insane, 109 degrees. Yeah. We got 101 tomorrow and 102 Tuesday. Yeah. 88-pounder you caught using double hook rod. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That rod holder held that fish. I tell you what, I thought he was going to break that rod, but he did not move that rod holder. I mean, it held on. So that double hook angling rod holder absolutely did its job. And I'm going to tell you right now, if it wasn't for that particular rod holder, that particular type of rod holder, I wouldn't have caught that fish. So I give a lot of credit to Dave Lemon from Double Hook Angling for sending me that rod holder, because it has a huge part in helping me catch that 88-pound blue cat, which is, my new PB. Okay, let's see here. It jumped on me. I gotta see where I'm at. It jumped way on me, guys. Okay, yeah. I accidentally hit that button and it jumped the chat forward. 95 in London, and humidity here is high. Gar. Probably a big hit. Oh, stupid autocorrect. Hi there, Josh. It's humidity that gets to you. It does. It's absolutely unbearable. I mean, I'm just like, my shirt's sticking to me. Sticks and log, nature's planer boards. Yeah. Dude, I've actually had, we talk about that. I've actually had a stick get on my line and start dragging the rod, and I would see it like bending, and all of a sudden it'd start jerking real hard and getting all crazy. And I realized that stick had drugged that bait past a catfish and he laid into it. And I was just kind of ignoring the rod because I knew that stick was on there. But then also I noticed, I said, wait a minute, the way that's pulling, that's not a freaking stick. And sure enough, it drugged that bait past that catfish and he smoked that rod. And I got him. I think that one was like 47 pounds that time that I caught like that. Josh, the high water right now, that's lots of debris and water that are previous years. Well, we went through 2.5 years of drought here on the Mississippi, and we're freaking making up for it this year. We've got all the water that we missed for 2.5 years, and we got it here now, and it don't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. Now, that's going to be perfectly fine with me once this water stabilizes, and you don't got all this crap floating down it, okay? The high water like this is absolutely what you want. You just don't want all this trash, So once the trash clears off and it stays fairly high to like normal stage, the fishing on Mississippi River is going to get way better. It's been awful for so long. I mean, right here where we're at, it's not the river that I know. The fishing's just been really tough. But if we can get this water up in here and get back to normal stage and keep it, you're going to see a huge change. Actually caught anything since I've gone for a year. Danny, my buddy's daughter had caught a 13-pound channel cat, which broke her line, and the line got tangled up in a 55-pound test line, which that channel didn't get very far. Okay. Hey, Mike. What's up, Mike Lockhart? Is there any extra kind of things that I've been gone for nearly a year? Yes, I have. I've added, I think, if you've been gone for a year, I've added three more piebalds to my collection. A 43-pounder and a 57. Those are my big ones so far in the past year. Oh boy, outdoors. What's going on, Larry? My brother Larry and his wife Fanny. Larry Lissaby and his wife Fanny. Wonderful people. Love to death. I got to meet up with them and do some camping and fishing and stuff. And even got to fish. Last year, I fished the finesse tournament at Crab Orchard Lake. And it was the first time fishing with Mr. Larry Lissaby from Oh Boy Outdoors. We teamed up for that tournament and he had never really targeted catfish before. So we went out with these little tiny rods with 2 pound test line, and we won that tournament. Got first place. Me and Larry did. First time fishing together, and we took first place in the finesse tournament. That was a proud moment for me. And I know Larry had a good time that day because after the tournament was over, we went out and drug some baits, and he caught his very first catfish dragging baits because Josh Dunnigan and Richard Cluck and Jerry Parker was teaching me how to drag baits, and Larry's the first person that I got to teach how to drag baits, and we got on some fish, so it worked out pretty good for us. And am I caught up now, or did I skip? Doing well, fighting the heat. Putting in yard drain today. That shovel is whipping my butt. I guarantee it is. And we are caught up in chat. Imagine that. Let's see. Want to be outdoors. I've been planning a night trip, but to fish around the boat ramp, around where Richard caught his big fish, and you were on the bank. Okay, yeah. A night trip, boat ramp, around where Richard caught his big fish. Well, Richard was let's see, you are three. I'm gonna say it's about 3 miles, 2.5, 3 miles upstream from the boat ramp where Richard got his 88 pounder. Yeah, Richard's got an 88 pounder too. Well, Matt, when you decide to come up here, let me know. And man, if you want, I'd be proud to fish with you. I'll bring my Compex lights and all my batteries and set up the gear and stuff. Anytime you want to come up here and fish at night, just shoot me a message, let me know. I'll even go catch bait and have everything set up and ready to go. All you gotta do is grab your rods and show up. And man, you want to come up this way and fish with me, or if you want to come up this way and fish without me, that's either way, it's fine. But you're welcome to come up. But if you want me to fish with you, I'll take care of getting the bait. I'll take care of the lights. I'll take care of everything. All you got to do is bring yourself and your fishing poles. Just give me a message, holler, shout out when you want to do some night fishing up here, and we'll do it. I'd be uh I'd be proud and pleased to fish with you. Oh, okay. Well, it feels good finally get caught up in chat. See, you've been live for can't see the almost an hour. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer because I'm hoping them big catfish. Man, that log out there floating, that is a whole freaking tree out there in the middle. Thank God it didn't come along the bank. Then that Channel Cat had a tag in its mouth, but she didn't know what to do with it, and she let me keep the tag off of it. Huh? That tag could be worth some money, brother. A lot of times they're tag fish worth some money. Don't do it, Matt. He's known to tell people he's meeting you in one place and going to another. In my defense, Brian Bay, I didn't tell Jerry Parker I would meet him at Crab Orchard. I did not tell Jerry Parker I would meet him at Crab Orchard. I told Jerry Parker I'm going to Crab Orchard. And Jerry said, well, I'll go too. And then neither one of us went to Crab Orchard because I went to Wren Lake and he went to Baldwin. So he didn't go either. Catfish at Fresno. What is up, my brother? Hey, he is he's one of the Castaway crew. If you guys haven't checked them out on Saturday nights, uh, I encourage you to do so. I usually fish on Saturdays, and a lot of times when I get done and start heading home, I'll always tune into the Castaway crew with Catfish at Fresno, John Oler, and Possum, and Retired Rick, and all them good folks in there. And I usually watch them on the drive home, and it's good entertainment for me when I'm traveling, going back to the house. I always love watching them. Great bunch of guys. They make you laugh. They catch some fish. Uh, Check them out. The Castaway Crew on Saturday nights. It's usually on either Possum Outdoors channel or John Oiler, I believe. Uh, but yeah, that's a whole bunch of good guys in there. I think they even got, if I'm not mistaken, I know they've got Tim, Catfish Dog. He's part of that crew. Uh, Bobby may be mixed up with them. I'm not sure. I know they pick on him a lot. And maybe even John Parker. I don't know. There's so daggone many of them. It's hard to keep up with all of them. But either way, Saturday night, if you want to see all who was in the Castaway Crew, you go watch them on Saturday night, and you'll figure it out. Let's see. I'd be honored to fish with you again, Danny. I'll let you know for sure. 100%, brother. Like I said, don't worry about nothing. I'll get the bait. I'll have the lights, everything we need. I'll have it covered. That way you don't have to carry a whole bunch of crap up here. You just bring your fishing poles and come on. Make it real easy for you. I'll take care of everything else. All you got to do is show up with your fishing rod. Danny, that tag had $100 word on it. We ended up keeping it. Really? I don't know, man. That $100 sounds pretty damn good to me. I'd be cashing that bad boy in. But no, I mean, I get it, the sentimental value of it. But hell, I can always take a picture of the tag hanging on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And then take a picture of that $100 bill and hang it right beside it. Then they both be gone, the tag and the $100 bill. Ugh. I got that bottle of water out a while ago, and it was ice cold. And just in a few short period of time it's been sitting here, it's already freaking hot enough to boil an egg. I can boil an egg in that water. Whew, Lord have mercy. Hey, Danny, go home. You ain't the boss of me. What time is it? It's 12:33 my time. That means I've been alive for an hour and 3 minutes. I'll tell you what, sis. It's 12:33 my time. I'm gonna give it 27 more minutes, okay? Deal? And that will put it at 1 o'clock my time. So I went live at 11:30 my time. I'm gonna shut it down at 1 o'clock my time. Okay? Will you make that deal with me? Is that fair enough? Am I compromising with you? Let's see. Matt says went to Black River a couple weekends ago. It was crazy, flooded, drove through that sticky mud. Yeah. This is bad. I'm watching. Yeah, Berlina, give me 26 more minutes. Deal? 26 more minutes. Because, I mean, I'm thinking that I got that big hit while on stand day, that huge takedown, and I don't want to just pack up and leave without putting a little bit of time in the water and see if I can't get on something. Okay. But yeah, if you'll allow me 26 more minutes, yep, I'm counting down. Deal. You got it, sis. Okay, y'all. 26 more minutes. Well, 25 more minutes now. But we're gonna do 25 more minutes before Berlina gets on my head and starts flogging me like a banny rooster. But we'll hang out for a little longer, and then I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get the truck, fire up the air conditioner, and I'm gonna just cruise along the river here and check it out and head on home. Parker Pursuits. Hey, Daddy Brother, still at work. Not gonna get out here for a while. Not gonna make it in. Be safe out there. All right, Jerry. Yeah, I know Jerry. He told me he was gonna try to make it the show today, but he is at work, and they had some feller that had an accident and gashed his head open. You know, Parker's hanging around there poking at the wound. I guess I don't know, just giving the guy hell. But yeah, I figured we was going to do a short show today in this heat. Like I said, we're about ready to switch over to nighttime fishing. It's coming real soon. Said he's only allowed 24 more minutes, Jerry. And Berlina, trust me. Normally, I'll say, all right, let's go 20 more minutes, or 30 more minutes, or 30 more. And then I'll say, okay, let's go another 30. Okay, let's go another 30. Not today. When my clock says 1 o'clock, my time, I am out of here because this is yeah, this is just too much. I'm sitting in the freaking shade and burning up. That's how freaking hot it is. Poke jerker. Oh my god. Yeah, drive there and shut it your live down. So, don't worry, sis. I am going to shut it down here on the mark in 23 minutes. We got 23 minutes to go, and I'm going to pack it up and head home. 100%. I got a few things I need to do inside the house in the air conditioning anyway. I can get some work done in the house and be okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it works out to where I probably need to do that anyway. Got a few things to do around the old homestead. I'll take advantage of it today. Good song, I remember it. What song y'all talking about? Going to be 16-hour day. Heat's kicking your asses, tearing scaffold out, or a smokestack furnace. Yeah. Well, Jerry, you be careful too. Climbing around like a monkey up there on them scaffolding, taking them down and stuff in that heat, man. Because that's a long. Because here's the thing: what Jerry Parker does for a living, and he's leaving now. Later, everyone will be saying, Jerry's erects scaffolding for huge construction sites. And the thing about it is, if you get way up there on that scaffolding and you have some kind of a heat affect you and stuff, and you start getting heat stroke, well, the heat stroke won't kill you. The fall to the ground will. And Jerry's gonna bounce off of every cotton picking piece of metal like ping pong all the way down. He'd be like a plinko game coming off that scaffolding before he hits the ground. So yeah, Jerry's got a very dangerous job, especially this time of year when it's really hot. Let's see, Wabash Nate, Danny, did yard work yesterday. Did some stuff in the garage. Yeah. No, it's a stick. I seen that rod jerk and I keep forgetting those sticks are going by. I'm like, oh crap, there he is. There's fishing. And I'm like, no, it ain't. Just a stick. Just a stick. No, ain't no stick. I met up with some kayakers this morning when I got here. I was throwing my cast net trying to catch bait, and I was doing pretty dang good. I got into a mess of shad, and they come walking along. They had their kayaks pulled up on the bank, and they come up walking to me and they said, "Man, how are you catching those freaking shads? And we've been throwing net for over a half hour, and we've got 7 shad." And I threw the net one time way out there, and I pulled up like 50 of them. And I said, "What are you guys doing?" He said, "Well, we're going to go out in the kayaks and we're going to fish that log jam down around the bend down there and try to get us some flatheads." And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, take half these shad I got and go get them. Because, you're going to be paddling that kayak. You don't need to be burning your energy up sitting here throwing that dang net. And I've got more shad than I need. Do you need some?" I said, I scooped them over in the bucket. Said, "Here, head out, go fishing, brother." And they went paddling on their kayaks. And I'm gonna stop back by and check on those guys. I know where they parked their truck and check on them and make sure that they're doing okay. And then I'll head home. But that's on my way home to stop and do that, so it'll be good. Danny, my army buddies ended up jumping out of Chinook yesterday in the river because it's so hot. They had their raft with them. Yep, ain't done that in a long time. I used to rappel out of the back of Chinook helicopters. They'd lower that door down, man, and we'd be hooked up and hook up to the rope and just rappel to the ground. Man, that was fun. If my fat butt tried to do it now, I'd hit the ground and bust open like a pumpkin. Couldn't do it if I had to right now. I done got out of shape and weighed too much. I got a big weight right around the middle of my midsection, right above my belt, that would keep me from doing that again. Whoo! Okie dokie. 46 people watching from YouTube, 10 on Facebook. Well, I appreciate you guys all coming here and hanging out with us today. We got about 19 minutes left, or Verlena's going to kill me. So we got 19 minutes to go. We'll keep an eye on these two rods, see if something don't get active on them. The further it gets into the day, the less likely it is that's going to happen anyway. So it's all good. We'll do 19 more minutes and we'll head on home. But we're going to come out here every Sunday and spend as much time as we can with you guys, and let you guys enjoy the scenery of sitting here on the river and us all talking to each other and having a good time. We're always going to try to fulfill that for you guys and make sure that we're here every Sunday, commit to it, and do what we got to do. Marlena says, I'm watching. I know you are, girl. I know you are. 14. What's 14? No, I got 18 more minutes. It's 12:42 my time. I'm going to 1 o'clock my time. Don't be trying to short me, Verlena. In the sweltering heat, catting. Yeah. But I tell you what, though, when it gets hot like this in summer, I absolutely love night fishing. I'm telling you, it is so cool. And like I said, when you first get over here on the river and it first gets dark, yeah, the mosquitoes are an absolute plague. I mean, it's like my wife has come out with me and she'd be like, why? Why in God's earth would you sit here and let these freaking bugs just eat you like this? But the thing about it is, usually around 11 o'clock at night, when it starts cooling off a little bit, the mosquitoes leave. They're gone. And you can spend the rest of the night fishing in comfort. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fishing with Big Mike. What is up, brother? 142 said, "Yep, going tonight." I don't blame you, brother. If you guys be watching for Mike, are you gonna go live tonight? If you are, you guys check out Fishing with Big Mike. He does some great live shows. Uh, Catching catfish down there on the Tennessee River. Phenomenal guy. He was he was the second person to win Bank Angler of the Year. The first person to win Bank Angler of the Year was I think Chunky. Didn't Chunky get it? And then Big Mike, I think, won it 2 years in a row. I think. You guys, I'm trying to run off of memory here, so if I'm giving you misinformation, it's not intentional. But I think the very first Bank Angler of the Year was Chunky, and then 2 years in a row, Big Mike won it, and then I got Bank Angler of the Year, and then Jerry Parker got Bank Angler of the Year, and your current Bank Angler of the Year, no, just one? Man, well, you should have. I thought Mike won it 2 years in a row. Okay, so it goes Chunky won it the first time. Big Mike was the second. I was third. Jerry Parker was fourth. And your current reigning Bank Angler of the Year right now is River Rat 3030, Mr. Ernest Smith. He holds that title right now. Let's see. Danny told me that first timers and they never done it before. I got like a dollar sign over half that chat and I can't read it. Man, I would have bet anything. I thought Big Mike won Bank Angler Year 2 years in a row. Well, you should have. Just not the year that I won it, though. We could just bump Chunky out of there. You should have got it the first time and the second time, and then I'll keep the third. We'll bump Chunky out. Just let Chunky go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about Chunky finding out. He don't watch YouTube no more. He's 100% TikTok. I remember the first time I ever jumped out of a plane. It took 3 guys to get me out that door. 15 minutes. You are correct, Berlina. You are on it, girl. 15 more minutes. Fishing Big Mike. Exactly. Chucky Cat's fishing. I haven't seen him because I don't, I don't badmouth TikTok. I've got a TikTok channel. I haven't put anything on it in probably over a year. But a lot of people have done very, very, very well on TikTok, and you can't blame them. I mean, it works for them. I tried it for a little bit, and I just like the. Uh, to me, it's YouTube. When I go live on YouTube, um, it's more family oriented as far as the people coming in watching me. They're the people I can relate to 100%. You know what I'm saying? uh, I get them, and they do their best to try to get me. They try to figure out Danny Stone. Good luck with that. But I absolutely understand the people. I kind of feel their personalities and their characters, and I get to know them very well. And that's what I like about being live on YouTube. TikTok. I mean, it's wild. It's crazy. It's fast. I mean, you really got to be on point to keep up with what's going on there. And it's just a little too fast paced for me. Uh, got no problem with TikTok. I enjoy going and watching the people that do the TikTok. It's just really too fast paced. I'm laid back and slow. I take my time. And I tried doing it on TikTok and it does not work. You cannot be laid back and slow on TikTok. I'm telling you, it moves too quick. Joshua Perham, hey Danny, I've been in the hospital since Thursday with several bad asthma attacks. Sorry I can't come up today. Love you, buddy. Love you too, Joshua. And man, dude, I think I heard something about you were having asthma attacks. And brother, I'm sorry that's happening to you. But you're tough. You're a tough bird, buddy. You're a tough one. I've met Joshua in person, and he is just he's all heart, man. He's all heart. But another thing you may not have seen at Joshua was out on his he was actually on his local news channel here recently. They were doing a show about therapy dogs and stuff that come into the hospitals and stuff, visit people, and they interviewed Joshua on that news channel, and we got to see him on there when they were talking about that therapy dog, and Joshua was talking on the news. So I was really really proud of him. I watched that, and Joshua, good job, brother. You're amazing. Let's see. Want to be outdoors? Sorry to hear that, Josh. Pray he'll quick, buddy. Yep, absolutely. But don't you underestimate Joshua. He's pretty daggum tough, man. He's tough. He can handle it. He'll shake it off and he'll be just fine. I know he will. All right, that's the bottom of that water bottle there. So we're done with it. All right, Berlina says 12 minutes. Actually, we got 11 minutes left. 11 minutes left, you guys. And we're going to pack it up, get on out of here. A little bit the human countdown clock. we They got Big Ben over in London. We got little Berlina over here in America. What time is it? I don't know. Ask little Berlina. She'll tell you. So I'm going catfishing on July 3rd and the 4th. Well, I'll tell you what. On July 3rd will be my last day fishing uh, in the Gulf. I'm going to be down in Waveland, Mississippi. I leave for Waveland, Mississippi on the 29th of this month. I'm heading down to the Gulf Coast, and we're gonna be down there fishing in the saltwater fishing for you guys. We'll try to get on some sharks and some saltwater species. That's coming up real soon, guys. So be ready because I'm gonna be going live every day during that. Probably early in the mornings, late in the evenings. We'll probably go live twice a day. Uh, we'll see how the schedule works out. But yeah, that's coming up real soon. We're going to be traveling down there to the Gulf. Leave on the 29th. We're going to leave from Missouri, and we'll get there that day. And I will fish all the way up to, and we're going to leave Mississippi on the 4th of July. We're going to be actually pulling out and heading back home on the 4th of July. But I'm really looking forward to that. As much as I love fishing the Mississippi River and all the places that we fish around here, my biggest thrill, the thing I get so excited about, is going down to the Gulf and doing saltwater fishing. And like I said, man, that's coming up real soon. So you guys be ready for that. It's coming up. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have Coda with me, and my granddaughter Coda is going to be fishing for sharks. My grandson Brantley, he's done said this year, he said, I'm putting maximum effort into fishing. And so you're going to get to see my granddaughter Coda, my grandson Brantley, and myself. We're going to be down there fishing off the beach, doing some surf casting, trying to get on some big saltwater species. It's going to be absolutely a good time. And we'll try to go live early in the morning and late in the afternoon, in the evening, because you don't want to be out there at that time of year on that beach midday. It just, you think it's hot right here, right now. Yeah, it's way worse down there. But we'll definitely get that set up and we'll be doing that for you guys. So be looking forward to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. I've already been going through the camper and getting stuff that needs to be took care of. And Stacy's been out there. She's took all the sheets and stuff off the beds, and she's been washing them and making the beds up and getting them ready. And she's swept out the camper and went through and cleaned all the cabinets and dusted and got everything ready and just she's pumped up, ready to go. And it's coming up quick. So you guys be ready for that, because I tell you what, I'm ready for it. We didn't get to go last year. We used to go to Florida twice a year, and last year we didn't get to go at all uh, down to the Gulf and fish none. So this year we're going to actually make a shorter trip to Mississippi. It's only an 8-hour drive for us, I think. Whereas when we used to go to Florida, it was like a 12-hour drive. Pulling that 35-foot camper, it makes for a long day. But yeah, we'll be heading down there on the 29th. Whoo, I'm about out of breath. How much time do we got left, Berlina? I'm showing 7 minutes. I got 12:53. That's probably fixing to click over. So we're getting real close to getting out of here, guys. We're going to pack it up and head home. Like I said, I am going to stop and check on those two kayakers because they were paddling downstream and they were going to have to paddle back upstream to get back to their truck. I'm going to check on them. I know exactly where they're fishing at and make sure those guys are okay. And then I'll head home. Mary Mercy, you have an amazing wife. She is. My wife is absolutely, I tell you what, if something happened to her, um, you guys would never see me on here again. It would be the end of me because I mean, there would be no joy left in my life because everything about my life, everything that I enjoy, okay, without her in my life, none of it means anything. It means absolutely nothing. And I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah, I would actually just shut down. I'd be done. Uh, I'd be done with fishing. I'd be done with YouTube, all of it. Uh, she's that big of an important part of my life. I just can't imagine doing what I'm doing now and enjoying it without her. I mean, she's not all, she doesn't go out fishing with me very often, but the fact that I know at the end of every fishing trip that I'm going to go home and she's going to be there waiting on me, that it just, I mean, it completes my life. I don't mean to sound, goofy or mushy or anything, but when it comes to her, I'll pour my heart out to you. I'll absolutely, you'll see the sensitive side of me. It'll come running out. But just me being out here, I'm able to enjoy myself more because of the fact that I know when I get home, she's there. And the thought, oh, I don't even want to think about it now. I'm about to tear up. The thought of coming out here, going fishing and going home and her not being there, I I couldn't do it. I couldn't. There's just no way. I just, I couldn't. I'd be miserable. Let's see. She's a great lady and does so much behind the scenes we don't see. Exactly. I mean, she's never complained about me going fishing ever. She encourages it. She knows it's something I enjoy doing. And she goes, look, you love doing that. Go do it. She goes, I have no problems with it. I don't. Uh, she's never complained about me going fishing. And I, I mean, I do love her so. I love her dearly with all my heart and all my soul, 100%. Danny, how would you channel? How would you channel? Would you hold? You put bluegill on the hook if fishing a lake? Okay, how would I hook a bluegill up with the hook if I'm fishing a lake? Um, that on a lake, 100%. This is what I do. I would hook them underneath behind the anal fin and hook them on the bottom side. Because here's the thing about it: if you hook a live bluegill, um, and a lot of people hook them on top through the lips or through the nostrils or behind the dorsal fin. If you hook a fish, bluegill, behind the dorsal fin on top, they tend to swim down toward the bottom. Okay. And they'll stay down to the bottom. But if you will hook them underneath behind the anal fin, okay, they'll swim up and they'll keep trying to swim up and try to get away from that hook. And so they'll, to me, hooking them underneath gives a whole lot more action from that live bait than it does hooking them on top. Which, I mean, you can hook them either way. I mean, it's still effective. There's really no wrong way to hook them up except for if you're fishing in a river that's got a lot of fast current. If you hook a fish up on the backside of him, they'll actually turn backwards in the water because the current's too fast and it flows backwards over the gills and it kills them way too fast. I mean, a fish can actually drown if you didn't know that. If they've got too much water flowing over their gills too fast, a fish can actually drown. You can look that up. I'm not making that crap up, and I'm not lying. But so you want to hook them up closer to the head in current where the water's flowing, hitting them in the face. Oh my God, there's like 1,000 skipjack or something out there flopping right in front of my rods. That was crazy. They just started busting topwater all over the place. But yeah, on a lake, I would absolutely hook a bluegill up bottom side behind the anal fin where that hook is underneath him and he'll try to swim up to get away from it. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? 2 minutes, Verlina. You almost got me. Never tried hooking him underneath. Had to hook them through the mouth. Yeah, I mean, they'll stay alive longer in any kind of current if you hook them through the mouth. But if you're in a lake that doesn't have a lot of current, hook them behind the dorsal fin uh, or underneath if you want them to swim up from the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and let me get this done here. So I got to get this set up. Oh, bug with my ear. Dadgummit. I hate that. Don't you just hate that? Freaking bug goes in your ear and says like little cotton picker. All right, we got less than a minute to go, guys. So I'll flip the camera around so I can see you face to face. I like looking your eye when I tell you how much I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them guys that stand behind you and go, "Oh, I love you." Stop. Stop, Danny. Don't do that. I'll tell you to your face I love you. Let's leave it there. I almost went the wrong direction with that one right there, so I'm going to cut that out. All right, there it is, 1 o'clock on the dot. And because I promised somebody who I care about very much, Berlina, that I would quit at 1, because I do. I love her to death. She's awesome. She's amazing. And I don't want her mad at me because she's also mean as hell. Dynamite comes in a little package, and they double dose the TNT in that one because when she blows up on you, you're going to know it, man. I'm telling you. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We did a little quick show out here today just to hang out together. You know, we try to catch fish when we can. Right now, this time of year, it's just not great. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to get better. It's going to get better. But we're going to keep being here every Sunday. Okay. We're going to be here every Sunday and keep doing what we're doing. And that camera's mirrored, so it's really screwing with me. Trucks, for me, the truck's over there. On the camera, it's in the wrong side. I'm backwards. It's screwing with me. Oh, anyways, but like I said, we're going to try to come out every Sunday we can. We are going to switch it up here coming up soon. We're going to do a little bit of nighttime fishing to make it a little more not just comfortable, but actually make it safer for us because it's just too damn hot. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out here in this miserable, miserable heat for long, long periods of time like we do. Because when we go fishing, we usually like to go fishing for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we roll. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out and chat and getting to spend time with each other. Do not forget tonight at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern on Lance McCougai, the Hawaiian Fisherman's Channel. You do not want to miss it. We got some special surprises coming up for you guys tonight that you absolutely do not want to miss. Be there, be there, be there. That's all I can say. I keep saying to it, make sure you're there tonight on the River Cats Tackle Talk Show. Lance McCougai's channel, Lance McCougai, the Hawaiian Lance McCougai, the Hawaiian fisherman. Y'all get tongue tied. And dehydration's kicking in on you, Danny. Oh my God. 201. Okay, I'm out here. You know, I always say, I'm going to say it every time because you know what? If you don't like it, I always kill the show out before I get to this point because I'm going to say it every time. You ready? Here we go. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you because you know that Danny Stone loves you, each and every one of you with all my heart. I absolutely do. And I absolutely mean that. God bless you guys. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. I'm going home, Berlin. Get off my ass.